Hello, babies. How you doing? Doing good? I'm doing good. Well, better, anyway. So, welcome to a new vlog. It's Raven here. It is Sunday. Yesterday, the kids and I went to the drive-in to go see the new Mario movie. The drive-in was hopping. It was so busy. Their concession stand has been burned down for the last couple years, and they finally have it rebuilt, and we got to go into the new concession stand the last time we went to the drive-in, but it was way more manageable. But I don't know if it was because the new Mario movie and the new D&D movie were both playing that night. It was insane how busy it was. I did not get to see the whole movie. I saw like maybe the first 20 minutes, probably not even the first full 20 minutes, probably like the first 15 minutes, and then like the last 15-20 minutes of the movie. So I missed like the whole middle chunk. But what I did see, I can tell you, the animation was really good. I thought that the inclusion of some of the features and like mechanics of the game was pretty clever and cute, and I liked it. I really liked Princess Peach. And of course, I love Jack Black, a king. So he stole the show for me, absolutely, as Bowser. I did not know I was going to have to be dealing with Jack Black like sexy growling in my ear in the first 5 minutes of the movie, but I'm not complaining. I will definitely say whatever you were probably thinking you were going to get with Chris Pratt as Mario, that's what you're getting. It was not impressive. It was bland. It was like 1 degree away from regular Chris Pratt. Like Chris Pratt spent like an hour or two in the vicinity of Brooklyn. And that's about what you're getting. I like Charlie Day normally, but I don't know if I necessarily was buying him as Luigi. I wasn't really feeling it. I totally bought Jack Black as Bowser, though. He was really good. And their Peach was good. And their Toad was good. So, I Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt, just, you're not doing it for me, buddy. Sorry, not sorry. For a lot of reasons. Not a big fan of Chris Pratt, but yeah. So I'd say it was still fun. I spent a lot of the middle of the movie carting kids back and forth to the bathroom and waiting forever in line for snacks. I found out that the theater does finally have their own app, though, so next time, theoretically, I can order the snacks online and then just go pick them up, because the line inside the snack booth was insane. And so once all that got finally settled, sit down, get to watch like the last 15-20 minutes of the movie, and then M stands up, announces he doesn't feel well, and throws up everywhere. So, whoa, that was a great night. I was very, very tired and a little bit spent and out of spoons by the end of it. But yeah. So today, David did a whole bunch of work in the house. He did dishes. He did a little bit of laundry cleanup. He cooked stew for me and for the kids. And he did a bunch of stuff because I woke up a grumpy fish and did not want to be doing any of that stuff. So he did it for me. Thank you, baby. Right now, I've been working on moving files and trying to get some video editing done. I'm probably going to take a break here shortly. I have so many files. I had all these vlog files from last week's vlog. I have 4 videos for Kat's birthday month that I need to edit, and then I have 5 videos of unboxing stuff. This first one, I think, yeah, Ophelia? I thought maybe it was supposed to be Royal Appleberry. I'll double check. I thought it was Royal Appleberry was supposed to be the first one. My orders are all fucked up now. But the first one that I edited, yeah, it's definitely this one. This needs to be first. That one's almost done. So we do still have some filming we need to do. We need to film actually using and trying out a bunch of the products so that I can finish these damn videos. We were supposed to have a soap making video go up last week, but with all of the live events, like the one in Rancho and then the one doing SAC Anime, I just didn't have time to video edit, and this last week was an in-office week for me, so even less time to edit. So frustrating. So Kat and I are gonna maybe do some filming tonight. Right now they are sick. There's been illness going through the house for the last 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Everybody's beat. I'm finally starting to come out of it. The kids are starting to come out of it. David seems to be at the beginning of getting better, and Kat is at the beginning of getting worse. Fun times. So I might go take a break here shortly and do things. Yes. Okay. Yeah. See you in a sec. As expected, I have not vlogged much recently. I've been very much nose to the grindstone, as it were. So I haven't really vlogged much. It is Tuesday, and I think the last time I vlogged it was like a week ago, so my bad. But I have been working from home last week and this week because I'm doing new hire assistance for my department. And then I've been video editing really heavily with all the in-person events and how sick everybody in the household was for most of this month. All my video editing is super behind. So normally I would have, one video a week on our YouTube channel, and instead I'm having to do all of this Rude. I'm having to do all of this collections videos this week. I'm dying. I swear, as soon as we get to the point that we can afford it, not having to edit our videos is going to be like the first thing I delegate out to someone else. I like doing it, I do, but God, it's just so much time and work, and I got things to be doing. So, I have, Kat got product photos done on Sunday. I got soapbox labels done Friday or Saturday. Those are all done. I need to check the fit in the boxes and see how many can go in the regular boxes and how many are going to need to go in the larger boxes so that I can prep the boxes and start putting the soaps in there. Kat also beveled them for me, which was good, because it's nothing but video editing. I'm also trying to get back into posting just regular content that requires minimal effort on my part on TikTok and Instagram and that kind of stuff. I think I'm going to save the more good videos for YouTube Shorts. Because I just don't think it's not the same. It's not the same. Like, the kind of content I would post on TikTok just isn't the same as what I would post on YouTube Shorts. I feel like it should be better quality on YouTube Shorts. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But I did see a difference when I was posting really regularly on social media in terms of our sales. So I need to get back into that. I basically took like the last 2 weeks off in terms of social media, which was not great. I shouldn't have done that, but I needed to, so I did. So I still have TikTok uninstalled on my phone, which is making uploading to TikTok really weird because TikTok doesn't work so great on the browser. And right now, it used to be I could add descriptions and tags and stuff, but right now it won't post unless I upload it with just like nonsense, with just like the file name, and that's it. So I don't know. Our TikTok has been kind of dead for a while. It's a thing. I don't know, man. So I'm still working for like the next hour and a half. I gotta go pick up the kids from school because David's been working 12-hour shifts from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. So he can't pick up the kids. I have video editing to do. I have dinner to finish, but I'm doing a bolognese in the slow cooker, so that should be minimal work on my part. Just boil up some noodles once it's time to actually eat. And I think I want to try and take a walk with the kids today. We did that on Sunday, and I really liked it. The kids liked it, so I think I'd like to do it again because it was fun. It's good to get outside, and I miss exercise. I miss going to the gym. I like going to the gym. I like weightlifting, and I haven't been able to do that. So I'm going to do that. Oh, I need to place an order with Target. I don't have ADHD. Shut up. We're vlogging in the dark. The AC is not working on the house, and it is hot. So I am trying to minimize any kind of electronics and lights and everything to try and keep the house cool as much as possible. It is unpleasant right now. 86 degrees upstairs. It is definitely going to be cooler downstairs, so I'm going to go downstairs. Unfortunately, that means no video editing for me right now, and I really need to finish the video that's going up tomorrow. It was supposed to go up yesterday, today, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, it's just too hot. So I'm going to go downstairs. We got streaming tonight. It's the whole thing. Alright, well, as an update, AC is still down, but my parents brought a couple of these over for us to borrow. So I have one up here in the master, and I have one downstairs. I also moved the fan out of the master out here into the hallway. And put some curtains, some blackout curtains in the kids' rooms. So we're making a lot of steps to try and keep the house as cool as possible. In the meantime, I have sent an architectural review request over to the HOA. So hopefully that'll get processed quickly, and then we can get the work done to get the AC working again. In the meantime, I have the weekend off because I worked Monday through Friday this last week. So I am going to do the big clean. You know what the big clean is. It needs to be done. I'm gonna do it. God, we live in a plague house. I swear. We're all sick again. All of us. Whole household is sick again. So we couldn't stream last night. Kat and I are really not doing well. We're doing the best that we can. I'm probably doing better than Kat is, to be honest. I worked about 2.5 hours of my shift at my work, my corporate job today. And then they offered VTO, which is voluntary time off. So I don't get paid, but I also don't take the hit for leaving early. So I bounced. And I have spent all day resting, medicating, and trying my best to get better. Which I really need to do because we have an event tomorrow. I think it's going to be the last in-person event that we do in Rancho here where we live. They have not been well-performing events for us, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I have 10 orders to package right now, including a wholesale order, which we have had 2 wholesale orders this week, which is crazy. One of which was a repeat customer, which is really exciting. I'm really happy about that. And this new one is like a super queer-friendly, like, new age store. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. That's such my jam. I'm so excited. So I'm packaging up a bunch of things tonight, and I might try and get some shampoo bars made tonight because I really need to do a restock on those. And I need to look through all of our stock of our other soaps and get started on remaking batches of things for like Pride stuff and Dorothy stuff. And possibly even Perma lineup stuff because it definitely needs to be done. So that's cool. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do tonight. I at least want to pull all the soaps that are part of these orders. I've got 4 orders already packaged and ready to go to get their shipping labels. So I have 5 regular orders and a wholesale order to pull. And I just want to make sure that all of the soaps are not in the boxes that are going to go to the event tomorrow, which might just be me. I don't know. We'll see. So if that's the case, I'll probably bring the camera and vlog a little bit so you can see a little bit of what it's like being at a live event. So, oh, I don't have COVID. I've tested a few times this week. I do not have COVID. I just have another cold, another head cold. So that's fun. That's cool. All right. So, and we got the approval from the HOA for fixing the AC because there's going to be some changes to the outside of the house, so it has to be approved by the HOA. They got it approved in like 48 hours. It was great. So they're going to be, our contractor is going to be here on Monday to fix the AC, and that way we'll have proper functioning AC for the summer, which is really, really important. We have not had to use these much these last few days. It's actually been really nice weather-wise here in the Sacramento area. So these have just been off, but it was really good to have them in case it got hot. So thank goodness. Well, we ended up skipping the event. I'll talk about that more in depth in a second. But it is homemade pizza night. How's it going, Allie?
Pretty good. The mama, could once every month we try to do this?
I would love to do this more often, sweetheart.
Yeah, because, I think once every month's good, so it's still special, but, we get to do it more often.
It's also a lot cheaper. And now that you know how to use the bread machine...
I can make pizza?
Yeah.
Ha ha, mama.
Pizza takes less time for the dough because you don't have to let it rise a second time like you do with your breadsticks. But that's Allie's and that's M's.
Mine will be covered in the cheese and the tomato.
What about the pepperoni?
No, I don't really like the pepperoni.
And Mr. M wants to show you here what he's doing.
I'm just freeing around fidget from doors and tearing out.
Oh. M very much likes tear down quite a lot. It lets him destroy things in a way that is safe and acceptable. Do you like tear down, buddy?
I just dumped fidget in.
Oh, no.
Is it your favorite?
Fidget dead.
It makes him happy, so we're happy. Oh, no, poor figure. How to spot the lactose intolerant people in your life. It's a lot of cheese there, friend. That's a lot of cheese.
Is there enough cheese?
Pizza! It's the pizza beauty shot. I'll probably use this footage for the beginning of the vlog, because it'll look cool. This is what I do with my life, huh? So, here's what happened this morning. I woke up at like 6 a.m. and the event setup started at 6:30. The event itself started at 8. It was supposed to go till 2. And I woke up and I was so tired and very sick still. Like, I sound a lot better than I did this morning. But I'm heavily medicated at this point with a lot of Sudafed. And it was raining. And I just looked outside and was like, okay, we'd have to load everything up in the car, take it down to the event space, set up in the rain, sit outside for like 7 hours in the rain while sick. That sounds real not smart. So I went ahead and emailed the organizer and was like, hey, I'm sorry. We're both sick, and I think it would be better if we just stayed home and didn't go to the event sick in the rain. That's not a smart choice. So we're out $25 for the table fee, which is not a big deal. That's pretty low. And honestly, these local events have not been really panning out well with the amount of time put into them and the amount of sales. Like, we've made our fees back, our table fees back on both of them that we've gone to, but not by much. Which is unfortunate. But, you know, a learning experience. Maybe local events don't really work for us. I don't know. So, we went ahead and stayed home and have just been taking a lot of Sudafed, drinking a lot of water and tea, and just trying to rest. I did briefly leave the house to go get some more cold medicine and some tissues. It's Allie's birthday tomorrow. She's turning 10. And with everybody having been sick, her included, we decided not to do her birthday party because she wasn't at school all week, so she couldn't even invite any of her friends. We're going to do it next weekend, which she's fine with. But so we're going to do a little bit of something as a family for her tomorrow, and then we'll do her actual party next week. The HVAC guys are supposed to be here on Monday, and what I'm working on currently is just some admin stuff, and then I would like to work on some shorts and reels. As kind of a general update, I have mentioned in previous vlogs that we were trying out this Inventora system, and I have stopped using it. For the last couple months, it has become a pain in the ass to try and sync our listings to it. There's no option, and I've mentioned this again in previous vlogs, but there's no option to only sync, say, like, active listings, or to really comfortably filter out what you do and don't want to keep. And it doesn't operate on, like, a constant sync sort of situation like, say, Fair does. Fair does a constant sync to check inventory to make sure we've got the right amounts. And Inventory wasn't doing that, and it was $19 a month, and it wasn't really working for me. And I had messaged the creator at least once being like, hey, I have some feedback. I think that some of these systems aren't working so well with the sync. It's kind of a pain in the butt. And they're like, oh, cool, thanks. And then it's been the same the whole time. So I uninstalled it. I'm not using it anymore. I do need to find a new inventory system. So if you also use any kind of inventory system, I would love to know what you use, especially if it's less than $19 a month and it works a little better with Shopify. That would be fantastic. And specifically for like material inventory, not necessarily finished product. Shopify is fine for keeping track of finished product inventory, but keeping track of things like how much fragrance oil we have and oils, that's a whole other story. So, woo. But, yeah, so these last couple months make that kind of difficult. And right now, I need to get back into the habit of doing short form videos because I have not been very good at uploading on our TikTok. And I did a brief stint where I was uploading like every day to all the platforms that we were on. And I think that's maybe too much, at least for the amount of time that I have available right now. And I need to also be getting into maybe reusing some older content, like old soaps that we've done in the past. So that's what I'm maybe working on tonight. So at least until my brain fries out, which could be like an hour. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to take it as it comes. Sneak peek. So I've got a whole bunch of orders I need to package. I really needed to get these packaged over the weekend, but being sick made me not want to do that. So it's Monday and they need to go out today. So I'm trying to sort out all the boxes that I need based on the volume. That one back there is a wholesale order. I very much need to redo Pride soon. We also made soap last night, and that bucket there of base is empty, so I need to do another master batch. I don't think I have any more master batch over here. I don't think so. And I think, based on that, I only have enough olive oil to maybe do one master batch. I don't think I can do two. Boo. I'm gonna have to go to the restaurant supply store soon and get more olive oil. Also, I hate those containers. I hate them. They're the worst. They didn't have the big giant bucket of olive oil that I normally buy. They only had these, and they suck. Ugh. Have I mentioned that my attempts to do bullet journaling to try and keep myself on track have not been functioning the way I was hoping they would? I did it like really well for a couple of weeks, and then I stopped. Mostly because I keep it in my bag, and I don't think about it because it's in my bag where I don't see it. Help. No word from the AC guys yet, so I don't know when they're going to be here, but hopefully soon. Get things fixed. Have air conditioning before the summer. So I need to get back to work. Get off my phone and get back to work. Package orders, Raven. Alright, so all the orders are packaged and weighed. I just need to get their shipping labels on them. I am getting out the oils to get started on the master batch. I don't know which one of these is my extra master batch bucket. I should probably label it. And you know, I mentioned earlier about like my bullet journal issues, and I just generally struggle with trying to stay on task sometimes. And oddly enough, this whole vlogging thing I have found to be one of the most effective ways to get me to stay on task. I know it doesn't seem like that sometimes watching the vlogs, but I get way more done knowing that I'm trying to film little snippets of it than I do when I'm not. And I don't know how to feel about that. But yeah. So that bucket up there is empty. I think this has just a little bit of coconut oil in it, or it's my second master batch bucket. This one's palm oil. I can't quite tell what's back there. Ow. Oh. It's more palm oil. Okay. This doesn't feel very full either. What is this? This says coconut oil, but it doesn't... Ooh, it feels really light. I am becoming concerned. Okay, so turns out this one is coconut oil, and there's not a lot left in here. This one's palm, even less in here. I don't know why I didn't just, like, scoop that out and put it in that bucket. Which does confirm this one over here is my secondary master batch bucket. I'm not going to be using this today because I don't have nearly enough ingredients to do that. So what I need to do is get the bee belt blanket on this bucket and start melting these down. So that way I can see how much is in here, because how much is in here and how much I have of olive oil is going to determine how much of a master batch I can do. Whew. Really need to place an oil order and find a new inventory system, so I'm not doing this to myself. I mean, at least we've got 2 out of the 3 designs for the May collection done. And then the last one I want to do, I think I'm only going to do two loaves of the brambleberry mold and not do a full slab. So I should have plenty to be able to make that. But I have a lot of Pride flag soaps I need to remake, and Dorothy and Perma lineup stuff, so that we're ready for Pride. It's gonna be like a $300-400 oil order too. Okay. I can do this. AC guys are here. Clear a path. Please fix my AC. Alright, so it turns out I had enough. This is all that's left down in there. I definitely need a new container of coconut oil, but I have enough to do 1 master batch. That'll be enough to be able to do the final design that I need to do, and probably a couple of the remakes. I have Pride and Perma lineup soaps I need to make. Yes. Alright, one more task, because if I tell you about it, I'll do it. I need to empty the dishwasher, and I need to refill it and run it. And then we need to do dinner, because it's like 5, and food is required. Hungry. Children are hungry. Well, it is corporate shift time, and I am in the office. So I've been up since 5:30. Did get all my chores done yesterday. I did not get as much video editing done as I was hoping to get done, but we also had to film cutting 2 slabs. So I had to get that kind of stuff done. Kids both went to school today, thank goodness. I'm still coughing a little bit, but I'm getting better. So plan for today, finish up my work shift, go home, cook dinner, then video edit. Oh, and I need to get Allie's birthday party invitation sorted out too. Don't forget that, Raven. Don't forget. So those are the activities for today. Luckily, corporate shift is not being too bad. Pretty manageable time between calls and stuff. It is continuing to look very suspicious, the fact that like a third of the building has been emptied, and there's whole other areas that are full of boxes being packed up. It's real subtle, guys. So there, we'll see how much longer this department's going to be open here. I don't know, but love it. Alright, so I'm going to go back to my break, and I will check in later today when I get home. Well, ending on that very positive note of me being in the office and discussing how much it looks like we're probably going to get laid off sometime, eventually. Everybody's saying probably, well, theorizing, it's probably in the next year. I would be surprised if we make it another 6 months, personally. Anyway, my own corporate conspiracy theories aside, I think I'm going to go ahead and call the vlog here. It's a little long. It was a little scattered. I know I keep saying this, but I'm going to do my best to be a little bit more on top of it and a little more interesting in the next one. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. We're going to call it good. So this is your usual hydration reminder, my friend. Go and hydrate. Get water. And with that, we're going to catch you for the next one. Bye.